So we'll wait for this to play out. We'll go back around again, 1-1. And then the feed will start to play up around 8-3 for no discernible reason. Save and quit. File B. Let's go for it. Okay, so this is just a warm-up. I can probably take that a little bit more smoothly, not bump into so many pipes, and clip so many staircases. There's lots of things in your way in 1-1. Oh dear me. So you only lose a little bit of time for clipping things like pipes and bricks, but it all adds up. Wasn't a bad staircase, so typically, like, you lose a bit of time somewhere and you make it up somewhere else. Well, 1-1 is definitely one that I could try and optimize a little bit better, especially since it's the very first level of the All Stars run. So you really you want, obviously you want to grab people with that first level. You want it to look good. 1-2, not much to see. Ooh, I actually landed on it that time. For the briefer second. It was different. I wonder what I did differently. Usually it just falls straight through it. The first one anyway. Anyone after the first one is fine. But for some reason the first one is usually intangible. That didn't go too terribly. Whoops. Spoke too soon. Right, gotta try and make this jump. That's fine. Don't need that, thank you very much. I hope. I like that little Gumba bounce there. It's a good way to get up those steps. Okay, 4-2. Whoops. I think I said last time it's probably safer not to spring. Or if I didn't say it, I definitely thought it. Not safer, faster. It's probably faster not to spring. Because using the spring just stops you for just a fraction of a second. And yeah, you travel fast after you come off a spring, but you travel fast vertically rather than horizontally. Horizontally, you're probably traveling at the same speed. I'll try and do it next time. I'll miss the spring, and it should be a little bit faster. Wait for this guy to get into the right position, then jump. Whoops. Oh, we slowed down a little bit then, but we still made the jump. And now 4-4. So I'm always a little bit conflicted with 4-4, because you don't lose that much time for taking the mushroom at the start. But really the thing that most often kills me in 4-4 is the lava pits anyway. And obviously having a mushroom isn't going to save you from lava. It would have saved me from that Gumba. So it's a little bit of irony. It's just in here. Nope. It's in that one. It's in that one. So you could take that just for safety. Makes it easier to kill those Gumbas as well. But then this is at a different place, so you've kind of got to take the hit there. Maybe it's not worth taking the mushroom. Yeah, I'm not going to take the mushroom. See, you're not going to keep the mushroom that long anyway. So having picked it up, well, obviously that didn't help because I was small by the time I got there. Because the fire bar rotation seems to change after I've picked it up. I guess the level freezes for a little bit when Mario picks up the mushroom, but the fire bars don't, they keep spinning. So you kind of, you desync from them for picking it up. It's the most annoying thing to bump into that Bowser, because it's one of the biggest time wasters probably of the run. Just going back to the start of 4-4. Not of the entire All-Stars run, but certainly of the Lost Levels run. It's really easy to do as well, really easy to run into him, or have him jump on you, or have him jump just after you've jumped. You know, it's there's any number of ways that can go wrong. Oh, that's okay. It's a bit scary, but the rest is fine. Gotta make sure you jump onto that brick before jumping over, otherwise you end up in that pit. And don't jump too far, otherwise those Koopa Troopers get you right at the end. This is a really weird level, because there's staircases all the way through it, and none of them lead to the flag. And then by the time you get to the flag, it's not a staircase that leads there anyway. It's just a great big wall. It's all very Lost Levels. It just likes to play with your expectations. Like there's a level that you can only escape by taking a tunnel up to what would, in any normal level, be a bonus area. Whoops. And then there are the red piranha plants, and obviously the red piranha plants, they don't wait for you to, or they don't wait before coming out. They come out straight away, regardless of. I always get so close to hitting that. The green ones, if you're stood at the side of them, they won't come up, but the red ones do. And that's just a few examples of the many ways that Lost Levels likes to play around with what you know. Let's kind of put it on its head a little bit. There are warp zones that take you back in the game instead of forwards. All sorts. Just to mess with your head. Okay, these guys are behaving themselves today, so that's good. Whoops. There we go, that's alright. This Lost Levels is probably like the closest classic Nintendo game ever came to making or sort of being an expansion pack. It's basically an expansion pack for Super Mario Bros. I'm not going for that this time. I'm going to just try and make it a small Mario. It's the same engine. There are a couple of additional bits here and there, like wind is new. Some of the springboards are new. Well, now I'm in trouble. I might be able to use that guy, but I haven't really tried this, so I guess we'll see. Nope. So you only really get one attempt to try and get that item box. Which is why it's easier to get it as Big Mario. Obviously being big, he's closer to that box. Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh, you don't want to get that, because if you get that, then you don't bounce off the paratrooper's head. It's basically, that's a trap. It's a well-laid trap. And this is that level where, if you don't come up here, you never find the exit. The level just basically keeps looping back on itself over and over again until you find that vine that takes you to where the castle is. Really sneaky. Okay, let's hope we don't lose the stream. And it's gone. How weird is that? That's every time we come to 8-3. Right, I have to stop that because that's bonkers. Just gonna wait until 8-3 is up before putting the stream back online because Twitch clearly hates 8-3, or my streaming equipment clearly hates 8-3, and I'm not a huge fan of it myself, so I understand. I will fix that purple. I'm just I'll complete this level. I will pause when I get to 8-4, and then I will fix the color and I will put the stream back up. Where are my blocks? There they are. Okay, so we've got a new rule, and that new rule is don't play 8-3 on stream. So my streaming equipment clearly doesn't like it, for reasons I don't entirely understand. I'm not a big fan of 8-3 myself, so I'm kind of in the same boat. But my streaming equipment is slightly more expressive about it. So what we'll do is we'll complete 8-4, we'll go back round for another spin, and we'll only take it as far as 8-2 until such a time as I can work out what's going on. 8-3 is banned. I don't think that's such a terrible thing. Like, of all the levels I could ban, 8-3 is up there. Unfortunately, that means we're not going to get to play. Oh, okay, jumped too soon, so we're going back round. That's a really weird quirk of this level. Is yeah, that's a maze section, but it's a maze section insofar as if you jump too early, for whatever reason, it just takes you back round. Just really bizarre. That was better. That was worse. Yeah, definitely got to practice that jump. Not to worry. That's exactly what we're doing. Oh, look at that wall jump. And I'm gonna die. It's a good wall jump. It didn't save me. Need to calm down, I think. Right, this time. Whoa. There we go. And let's go. It's a better start. Start doesn't mean to go on. I'm glad I grabbed that safety mushroom. I will be better than this by the time August comes around. At least that's the idea. I think this jump might be a little bit easier with Small Mario. Oh yeah, that's definitely easier. On the plus right side, the rest of the level is going it's going okay. Seems like it's pretty much plain sailing. There's only so many ways the underwater section can go wrong. You can take it slowly, but it's difficult to die. You have to go out of your way to die. This bit, I mean, you can lose in this bit. It's quite easy to miss this lip. Though I'm getting better at it. This bit, I guess, is the most dangerous. You've got a hidden block that's like by... Ah, it's somewhere in there. Not gonna find it there. But yeah, that does make it a little bit tricky. And I am prone to jump in too early there. And going back around again. I know that doesn't kill you outright, it does waste time. Okay. That'll do. Gonna run straight through him this time. I think that's faster. Yeah, I think that's faster. Obviously now I'm small for last Bowser, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. But in fact, since I've got to stop for one of them, I may as well stop for the first one. Then I'm less likely to throw the runaway on the final Bowser. Yeah. Okay. Should we go around again? Let's go around again.